the man of the moment. 3 goals in 3 games, and you can't argue with that. We're live on EA TV. Well, if you like an old-time football feel, this is the place for you. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. It's Crystal Palace up against Newcastle United.
Well, Derek, it's a nice break from league action today for these clubs. Obviously a long way to go in the tournament. The final is months away, but they want to put in a good performance and get through to that next round.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, in this formation, it's the fullbacks who have to get forward to provide the width, because the midfield and front players stay very narrow. But it should allow them to control the middle of the park, where they are dominant.
Crossed into the penalty area. And the chance is on. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, the game plan of the coach...
Oh, Stuart's a chance! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Making progress. No way through. Oh, great attacking play. Well, defenders having to cover up. Showing good width here, Palace. And the referee blows for a foul. Cross towards that far post. Keeper did his job to begin with. Danger averted. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. And Jimenez has it. Good distribution. Nicely timed tackle. Could be dangerous. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And they get the ball moving again. Can Palace come up with an answer here? Phillips has it. Encouraging move from Crystal Palace. Opportunity. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Well, he could run onto it here. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Minge. That's a good ball. Being pressed hard. And the ball back with Newcastle here. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And let's give credit to the defending. And it's with Isak. Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Oh, big chance missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
Aguerd. Shota. Oh, fancy footwork. Could be. Keeper getting the touch. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Well, the fans want to see a shot. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? Well, he had the reading of that delivery, but couldn't find the target. Nuno Mendes. Newcastle ceding possession. Will he play it in? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And on the cusp of the half-time interval, a story of Newcastle United in front. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
And angling it back, and the keeper more than equal to it. Well, they weren't able to capitalise. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Yonghua. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And so the first half has come to an end. So underway again, the Magpies with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Oh, nice ball over the top. Yonghua. And in the perfect position to read it. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, at around £45 million, I think they've paid just the right sort of figure for him, because on his day, he can be a top-class player. I just hope he proves me right.
Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Promising move this from Newcastle. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then it's a really clever header. He doesn't try and head it too hard, but just loops it back into the far corner. That's a great finish.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Crystal Palace taking on Leeds United. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, a good diving save. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Who's going to get on the end of it? Clearance needed to be better. To reduce the deficit. Brilliantly blocked. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Plays it back. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Pulisic. Well, with tackling like that. The onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And players waiting in the centre. And able to close down the shot. Delivering it. It might still be problematic. But it just petered out. Clean challenge. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Newcastle United facing Everton.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Dalot. That's a useful cross. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Nuno Mendes. And passing it well. That's a nice looking ball. And he clears the danger. Shota. And Crystal Palace moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Superbly read and executed. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And defensive play to be applauded. And the counter-attack is on, options available. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Could pull one back here. But no! What a glorious opportunity squandered to get back into this.
Well, that had to go in, didn't it? I just can't see them turning this around now.
Chukwueze. Nuno Mendes. Mukoko. Chukwueze. Genuine chance. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Five minutes to go. Well, nearing the end of the game, and Newcastle in cruise control.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
This looks interesting. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And back with Miller now. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, surely! And in it goes! They're getting closer. They're not finished yet. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, it was a...
There have been days of eager anticipation prior to this gargantuan clash. Hello everyone, just the sort of weather we wanted has been delivered. It's a perfect night for football at St James's Park. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United versus Everton.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Spurs game. Alex Scott has all the details for us. Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. They've scored the opener with 5 minutes on the clock. There's no wasting time here, Derek.
Alex, thank you very much. The switch of play now. And here's the team for Everton.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And foul it is then. Delivered into the box. Well, on paper, this ought to be a mismatch because it's the most proficient attack in the league against the weakest front line in the league.
Well, you're right, Derek. In front of these fans, you expect them to score more goals. They've been so good going forward, but you just never know. It might not click for them today.
Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Bradley. And back with Pulisic. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Will he play it in? And behind it's gone for a corner. Who can he pick out? Still could be dangerous. And clearing his lines. And players waiting at the far post. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
1-0 then. Kimura. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Santana. Bradley. The ball back with Everton now. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Shot attempted, and the ball is loose. And they can't quite take advantage in the end. Gordon. Moukoko. And the Magpies moving the ball forward with purpose. Options in the centre. Plays it back. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So 2-0 now. Pulisic. And options in the centre. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Everton with the ball again. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it fizzled out. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Geoff Shreeves.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Geoff. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Santana. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Pulisic. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Not allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Options in the middle. Real chance. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Oh, did well to skip through. Still could be dangerous. Well, there it is, the half-time whistle, and Newcastle in front. And into the second half, the story of the first half was one of the Magpies dominating. And space to cross it. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Really good challenge. Nuno Mendes. Disappointing for the Magpies to give it away like that. Well, there's been a lot of media talk in the last few days about Leeds United, and the deal's been done, Stuart.
Well, at around £40 million, I think that's good value. Because if he does produce his best form, then they've signed a really good player. One that will certainly improve their team.
Chance to cross. Who's going to win this joust? That is how to keep it out of the net. And a scoring update to bring you from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Who has found the net? Alex Scott.
Yes, it's a goal for Chelsea. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 54 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Can he find the right pass? He takes aim and fine goalkeeping. Delivering it. Great defending. Cuts it back. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. So a half an hour remaining. Did well to win the ball back. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Aston Villa.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Opportunity. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
3 goals without reply. Ezequiel Palacios. This is looking threatening. The delivery. Clears it away. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Spurs game. Alex Scott has all the details for us. Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Can they put it away? Surely. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Played over. Danger averted for now. Very quick thinking there. Well, we're sorry for interrupting you just then, Alex. Just to confirm, Tottenham did score in that match, and they're winning in that game at the moment by 2-1. And Everton with the ball again. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Everton taking on Brighton. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, big chance! Oh, couldn't beat the goalkeeper, and really should have been able to. Isak. A deft clearance. Shot attempted, and the goalkeeper... has outdone himself with that save. Well, they've decided to make a change. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Well, they're going for the short one. The delivery towards the back post. Well, it wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Just 10 minutes to go. Sloppy in possession from Newcastle, and the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. There's going to be a double substitution. Good ball over the top. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Oh, this is looking promising. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Chukwueze. Decent looking pass. Well, that one has promise. Now just the tackle that was needed. Isak. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Well, being pressed here. And there goes the final whistle. It is a happy story as far as Newcastle are concerned. 3.
I like the smiling texters, I like the smile. I like the smile after crying and upset. Then I laugh through the tears. I like the nervous grin and fear. I like the imperfect teeth set, the one over here. The one that makes your cheeks stretch, the one that hurts to hold. I like the smiling down the phone. I like the kindness that it shows. I like the smiling when alone, cause you know you're not alone. Cause I've been smiling too and so have you. So grin and let it go. You should take a day off, you should take the weight off. Yeah. What you always wait for, you should show your teeth more. You should just, you should take a break and just smile. 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 You should take a break and just smile. 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 You should take a break and just smile, man. In the now, I'm not in.
The stage is set and the tension is palpable. 90 minutes of what should be highly entertaining. Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Aston Villa up against Newcastle United.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the cross not quite accurate enough. Shaping to shoot. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, they're playing with the front two, but they have different roles. The main striker needs to make as many forward runs as possible, while the second striker will look to find space behind him. If they play well, they're a real handful.
And that puts them in position. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, in this 4-4-2, they're going to play with two centre-forwards. But one will make forward runs, the other will receive the ball to feet. But for that to be effective, they'll also need their wide players to break forward at every opportunity. This should be a good game.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Might jump in front. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Good piece of defending. Well, here's the table, and interesting, Leicester City there, I think not quite performing up to the standards that we thought they might.
Well, those Champions League spots look a long way off now, and quite honestly, they don't deserve to be near one. They've been really poor so far this season.
What a... Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. It comes to nothing in the end. Bowie. Jacob Ramsey. Sacha Bowie. Showing a real will to win the ball. Now can he get on the end of this one? And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Minge. Newcastle in a potentially dangerous position. Jacob Ramsey. And take it away. Minge. Oh, fine use of the ball. Big chance. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And there's the delivery. And still dangerous. And what a magical save it was. And the struggle to get it away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. The Magpies pushing forward with options available. Teammates in the middle. And a bit short with the clearance. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Ramsey. Nicely cut out. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Now will the cross work out for them? And well positioned to clear. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Could be threatening. And up for grabs off the keeper. And I think the threat has been averted. Pulisic. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And it must be. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Santana. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Fati. Oh, great play. Sends it back. And the Magpies recovering possession well. Promising pass. Isak. And now with Pulisic. And can they prize them open now? Happy to take on the shot. Crucial piece of defending. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Fine cross into the middle. And it still could be dangerous. Well, no way through in the end. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. And foul it is then. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Isak. And he could really get at the opposition. In position. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
And the action underway once more, with the Magpies very much on top. Alvarez. Nicely timed tackle. Schlotterbeck. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, the figure quoted is around £25 million. And that, for me...
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity! And the Magpies finding space on the flank. And there the move ends for now. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
We're going to have to wait and see the extent of this injury because his foot was trodden on in that last challenge. So we'll have to wait and see as to how serious this is.
Cheers, Jeff. Isak. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, it was a special competition to cover the FA Cup, and you can see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa facing Bournemouth.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
Well, a joy to watch. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Out of play then for a Villa throw-in. Bowie. Ramsey. Nuno Mendes. Aston Villa regaining possession. A foul, but advantage played. Oh, the threat is there. Delivering it into the box. Ansu Fati. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And a timely intervention. And making sure nothing untoward happens. And the referee has... pointed to the spot. Penalty given. In it goes. A well-taken penalty. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Santana with it. Nuno Mendes. And Newcastle pushing forward with options available. Santana with it. Can he find the net? Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV, and Premier League action coming up. It's Newcastle United facing Fulham.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Well, feeding it back to the goalkeeper. Right, time to send it over to Alex, because I believe there's been a goal at the Emirates Stadium.
It's a goal for the Saints. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. It's now 1-0 with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Getting forward. Opportunity here. And foiled by the post. Interception to snuff out the danger.
Well, they've done most things right today, and that would have topped it all off. Just hitting the woodwork on that occasion.
Shaping to shoot. Oh, that's a fine save. And a double substitution it's going to be. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And knocked out of there. Oh, he looks threatening. And the keeper there to deal with it. Well, not so fast. The referee says penalty, and maybe a late glimmer of hope for them. And there it is, perfectly executed. Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Dodo. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Strong but fair tackle. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. And he might be through here. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Surely. Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending. And there goes the final whistle. It is a happy story as far as Newcastle are concerned.
Their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Sie ist grenzenlos und sie steht voll auf No-Go. Sie will immer nur Drama und ist nie lange solo. Ihr Beuteschema sind andere Männer, die anderen Frauen gehören. Sie kennt keine Fehler, flirtet mit jedem, sie ist eine Spielerin. So unscheinbar, doch sie spielt dir fast vollkommen nicht zu nah. Du machst mich noch zu einem Killer, denn du bringst mir Psycho, riecht immer nach Vanilla, keiner kommt an sie ran. Sie hat undercover in der Back eine drin, ey. Für den Fall, dass jemand
mich schon lächelt. Sie weiß genau, was sie will, Satisfaction. Cool down, Babe, du bist besessen. Ihre Augen am Schimmern, denn sie weiß, ich will nur sie. Diese Frau ist der Killer, Killer, Killer.
Sie sagt, sie fühlt sich doch nur einsam. Insgeheim will sie nicht mehr allein sein. Denn sie sehnt sich nur nach Zweisamkeit, bricht Herzen nur zum Teil Vertreib. Immer allein in der Diskothek, auf der Suche nach dem, was ihr bisher fehlt. Doch bist du nicht vergeben.
This should be something to savour. The best defence in the league up against the freest scoring team in the league. Who will come out on top? Don't go anywhere. We'll have all the action for you live next. It is a stadium that has a feel very much of its own. I'm talking, of course, of Craven Cottage. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Fulham up against Newcastle United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Dodo. And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And
now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. And still a chance. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Over it comes. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Good piece of closing down. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows...
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Smuggled away. Perfect challenge. Moraes. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Chukwueze. This looks more than decent. Must be! Oh, that's a fine save. Possession lost by the Magpies. A really good pass. Textbook closing down. He's just got to continue his run. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Nunez. Thiago Moraes. And can they make one of these passes count? Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Can they hit on the break? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. It is a decent-looking attack here, but quick thinking defensively. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Save, but still a chance. It's a corner. Playing it in. It might still be problematic. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. This could be troublesome. And it's with Isak. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Dodo. The Magpies looking creative. Oh, breezing past him. Brilliantly blocked. And they have possession again. And Jimenez has it. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Newcastle. Salamakers. Nunez. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. Still alive. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. And you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Well, fair to say, not one for the archives.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better. That's a poor effort.
Murphy. Well, very effective play in possession. Good piece of defending. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here. Determined defending. Distributing it well. A chance to whip it in. And up for grabs off the keeper. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. It looks promising. And it's opening up. And with that, the first half comes to an... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And defending as a unit. It's a weighted pass. Targets available, cross comes in. Was it a great clearance? Well, a time for composure on the ball. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. And a double substitution it's going to be. A bit wasteful from the Magpies. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Lyon have been very active on the transfer front. It's all official now. The deal's been done. Great news for their supporters, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, the figure quoted is around £25 million, and that for me is money well spent because he has great ability and he's got a good attitude as well.
And he clears it out of harm's way. Able to clear the danger. Corner kick though here. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. Oh, they have it again. Dodo. Youssoufa Moukoko. Dodo. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. That is a really disappointing effort. For goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, Newcastle have it back now. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Fulham taking on Brighton.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Chukwueze. A corner will ensue. And time for the change now. Going short. The delivery towards the back post. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Chukwueze. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Committed challenge. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Well, here's one to look forward to with us here on EA TV in the Champions.
Derek, can he finish it here?
And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Nicely timed tackle.
Cherki.
Has eyes for goal. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. And Jimenez has it. Murphy. Really a very poor ball. Dodo. Moukoko. Fulham recovering possession well. He's going forward well here.
Well, these fans are making for the exits now. Their team have been totally outplayed today.
And they're making a change. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, Fulham have the ball back now. Well, in the closing phase. And Stuart, a lot to like about this Newcastle performance.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity.
Oh, wait a minute, Stuart. Look what's happening. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Cherki.
And showing the importance of width. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end.
Youssoufa Moukoko.
Good vision. Can he get onto this? And a decent delivery. Oh, good save. Excellent header. And there goes the final whistle and the final outcome, a victory for the Magpies. What did you make of it?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
time for a quick question. Thank you, that's all the questions we have.